Hey, it's Friday. You know what that means. It's time for me to cook us a meal. Oh, hey, Bill. So what are we having? Well, I got something special for you. Boneless chicken bites. I didn't know that sometimes you ate bones. Boneless chicken bites. Are you sure this food is for chickens and not made of chickens? Oh, Bill? Today, I'll be reviewing TGI Friday's boneless chicken bites. Looks decent since it's boneless. These are probably chicken nugget thingies, but that's okay. Got buffalo sauce probably, so probably a little spicy. Hopefully it's all right. Let's get into the nutrition on the side here. 3.5 servings per container, which is, of course, not ideal in my opinion. I'd rather, if you're going to sell something that can be divided into even servings or change the serving size to match what you're selling. Anyway, it's got two different for chicken bites with sauce and without. I'm going to go with sauce. I'm going to just cover it in sauce. 170 calories, 7% total fat, 5% saturated fat, 9% cholesterol. A little high on the cholesterol, but not too bad. 46% for sodium. Now that's pretty high. Of course it is. I need to find foods that are not high in sodium. Balance out the insaneness here. 7% for total carbs and 12 grams of protein. Something I do notice though, is if you see here, maybe if it focuses, which it's not doing right now. Maybe if I move my face, maybe. Okay, so the middle one is with sauce, and the one on the that way, no, that way is without sauce. So, why on earth is the I really need this to focus? Whatever. Hopefully, I found something online to overlay here so I can show. But the chicken bites without sauce is apparently higher protein by 1 gram, and it's also 1 more % of cholesterol. I don't know what's happening there, but that's a little whack. Whatever though. So, preparation instructions. Now, I'm actually going to use my toaster oven this time just because I got it. And I think this is one of the things my mom got me to try in my toaster oven. So, we're going to try the toaster oven with this. So, preheat to 450 degrees. Remove frozen chicken bites from package. Place chicken bites in a single layer on a non-stick baking sheet. Place baking sheet on the center rack of the oven. Bake for 8 minutes, flip chicken over and bake for an additional 8 minutes. Allow chicken to stand for 1 to 2 minutes. So that's probably like 20 minutes to make, excluding preheating. Hopefully the sheet that came with it is non-stick. So I'm gonna be back after it's preheated. Okay, here we are. I took it out of the box without recording because I'm dumb. I also have this open, so I should really probably go fast. I think it was preheat your oven, remove, place chicken bites in a single layer non-stick baking. All right, we're gonna place all of them in this. This is the sauce. We're gonna ignore that for now. Okay, hopefully this is non-stick. I should have done this before I opened the oven because all the heat is escaping. No, this last stupid one. Get out. Okay. Hopefully, I really hope this is non-stick. Otherwise, we're in trouble. But that's okay, because I'll just wash the dishes or something. Or, I don't know. I don't know how you deal with that. But okay, alright. This is probably good enough. Alright, next step is place in center rack of oven, bake for 8 minutes. So this is close-ish to the center rack. I guess one above would be the center rack, but I'm gonna just do it like this. All right, there we go. Here's the cooking instructions for this. Put it in a thing of hot water for 6 to 8 minutes. I found this cup and it sort of works for the height, so I'm gonna just put that there for 6 to 8 minutes. Yeah, that's that. These are still going. All right, we did the 8 minutes. It's time to flip. How do I best do this? Okay, I'm gonna pull them out. Okay, let's flip. Let's keep the heat. All right, let's flip you boys. And okay, I maybe, hopefully, did good enough. Oh, but they all... All right, come on. Separate. Okay. This should now cook for 8 more minutes, and then we'll be done. This guy is still thawing. I think he's still thawed. Or I think he's, it's liquid now at least. The water's kind of cold. But that's probably okay at this point as long as it's liquid. All right, 8 minutes. All right, it's done. Hopefully. I think they look all right. They don't look too burnt. They don't look, well, I don't know if they look undercooked or not. They look about the same, I think. Maybe I'm completely wrong in that. All right. Oh, they got a little bit of stuff on them. They're sizzling though. How do I want to handle this? You know what? We're gonna take the plate, or the whatever this is. Here. Bring it up there. Close this. Okay, that was really hot actually. I can feel that through this thing. Okay, now we need to put the things on this plate here. This is not ideal. It's fine. Okay. I think this may have actually been a non-stick pan thing. Hopefully it was what I was supposed to use, but it seems like it probably worked. Oh, okay, 2 more. Woohoo! Okay. Everything's made it over to the plate. We're gonna throw this over here. And we're gonna grab this guy and move him over to the sink as well. Okay, now we've got the plate and we've got the sauce. So, I think I'm gonna cover everything in the sauce, or the instructions actually say. Bold, use the entire sauce packet. All right, we're using the entire sauce packet. I don't think I can do this one-handed, so this is how it sort of has looked. I feel like it would be better to just use this for dipping, maybe. Oh yeah, I was supposed to put this in a bowl. Too late now. I'm gonna just maybe stir it a little bit. Ooh, okay, let's find a more stable perch. Yeah, okay, I really should have just used a bowl. Also, I apologize for my camera work. I've been trying to look at what I'm doing and not look through the camera. So I probably have things wildly out of frame, and I should do better there. I don't know how to do that while also not hurting myself in my stupidity. Yeah, this is probably okay, but not great. Back to the computer. All right, I'm back. This is how it turned out. Oh, they look all right. I definitely messed up on the sauce a little bit here. I really should have changed the sauce to just be a bowl or whatever, but too late now. Oh, oh, that did. Okay, the sauce is gonna be a little maybe strong. That I felt that in my nose. Oh, oh, I gotta sneeze or something. No, no, I think I can. Oh, okay. They are steaming, or they were steaming, so I think they did get cooked all the way through. Hopefully, I did that okay. Let's have a taste. So that was all right. I want to say it is a little weird because I think the breading's like a little carapace around the meat on the inside, but I feel like it's a little slightly hollow almost. I don't know. There's something about the breading. Maybe it's just that the breading is somewhat stiff-ish, and the inside it doesn't feel like it's really stuck to the inside. Like it's not like a single unit. It's more like it is purely the encasing of the meat inside. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a little stiff, maybe slightly crunchy. Not bad though. The sauce is a little spicy. I can feel it right now, but it's not really that strong. It's actually got some flavor to it too. Okay, just having the sauce is a little much. It's got this very almost sharp, tangy taste to it. I want to see what the box says it is. Okay, so according to the box, it's vinegar and aged cayenne peppers. I think it's the vinegar that I'm really feeling that's hitting me. Because now that I think about it, it is kind of the flavor and feel that I get hit by whenever I have like salt and vinegar chips. It's pretty strong if you have like a ton of the sauce at once. Overall, though, I think it is decent. I think it does add a lot to the chicken bites, I guess these are called. Yeah, it adds a lot of flavor, makes the chicken bites a lot more interesting. And for the chicken, I haven't mentioned it yet. It's just kind of generic chicken nugget. Like if you look at this, maybe it'll focus, maybe it won't. Looks like probably not. It's just chicken nugget basically. Let's have this one without much sauce. It's got a bunch on the bottom, but I think without the sauce, the breading's very dry. And I think the sauce adds a lot of flavor because it's a lot more boring without. Yeah, okay. I think I've had enough to give my opinion on it. I'm going to say 7 out of 10. The chicken bites themselves are not that interesting. The outer covering is just sort of a dry, kind of a tough, crunchy breading. Nothing super interesting. And then the inside is just a chicken nugget, chicken meat, basically. Processed chicken meat. It's fine, but it's really not that interesting. It tastes like you would expect for those particular objects. However, the sauce is quite strong, for me at least. It's not super hot, but the more I have, the more the heat is starting to get to me. The real kicker is, I think it's the vinegar. I'm assuming it's the vinegar. Yeah, the vinegar kick and the taste of the pepper and whatnot, quite strong. I would advise against having a bunch of the sauce at once, but it really transforms what would be otherwise kind of boring chicken nuggets with a tougher crust into something a little more interesting. However, I'm not a huge fan of the vinegar flavor. I think it's fine, but it's not my favorite, and sometimes I'm just not in the mood for it. Right now, I think it's okay, but it's a bit much. So yeah, 7 out of 10 for TGI Fridays, boneless chicken bites. That's it for this review, I guess. I guess I gotta finish these, so the stupid 3.5 servings is completely useless. Gonna be way over my sodium. Ow. Anyway, thank you for watching. See ya. Welcome to the outro, my dudes. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. In this outro, I'd like to do a little bit of a overlook of how I did in the past year, analytic-wise. So over here, you can see past 28 days sort of stagnated, maybe gone down a little bit. And you'll see over here that that's sort of been the trend the entire year aside from the beginning. So I really did a lot of growth throughout 2020, especially the end of 2020 and into the beginning of 2021. That's sort of my main growth area aside from back here. But then after that, I've sort of stagnated and gone down. Around here is where I got a job. I would have expected it to go down a little bit here, but I kind of wouldn't expect it that sort of like slight downward trend to continue on now. So I really probably need to change stuff up a little bit. But for the most part, it stayed stable around this range. Then over here, you can see that the traffic source has been mostly YouTube search with external, with the search engines. Almost everybody that watches my videos watches it by searching for an item and then watching one review. Probably need to try to review more popular things that people are searching. And anyway, from here you can see that none of my videos are growing my audience, which is not great, but I'm not sure how to fix that. You can see that about 80% of my watch time is from unsubscribed. And actually, if you switch that to the last 28 days, which I'm going to do now and just view the rest of that under that lens, you can see that it's actually even lower than that. 90% are not subscribed, while only around 10% are, which is kind of crazy. You can see for the past 28 days, the male-female ratio is about 50-50. I think it was a little bit more skewed male for the past year, but microwave meals are not really a gender-specific topic. And then for age, probably first third-ish of adulthood around here is my age demographic range, sort of skewing a little bit younger. Honestly, I would have expected more in the 18 to 24 range and then something for the 13 to 17. But I guess not. 25 to 34, I guess, makes sense because that's probably around the time where you're really settling in, living on your own, no college, no parents, maybe, and you've got to, start really making your own meals. So microwave meals become a bigger thing you're consciously concerned about. And then the top geography is, of course, the United States, because these are United States microwave meals. So that's probably about it for the general overview. Really, the big takeaway is that I'm sort of on a decline. You can see here on Social Blade, about 3 years is what they say it'll take to 1,000 subscribers. Not really close to getting that. It is what it is, though. It's okay because this is more of a hobby. But that 1,000 for monetization is sort of the big tangible milestone to try to reach. So yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. I think maybe, I've said this before, but maybe I actually will try to branch out a little bit. I did get the toaster oven, so I'm trying stuff with that. We'll see. If you got this far, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.